night I woke up a lot of time just to see the weather, and it was raining all night. And when I woke up in the morning, like when organizers just came into our room and knocked the room, it's 4:30 and it's still raining. We are postponing the race for the 2 hours.
We were doubtful कि race होगा या नहीं होगा. When it is going to stop, it is going to stop. Then हमें route change करना पड़ेगा या we will be going with the same route.
Around 8 o'clock, the weather was all fine, so the organizers cut the route, I think 10 to 15 kilometers.
The sun was coming out, so that gives me a positive vibes to that's the race day. Let's start.
I always like uphill. We started with a very nice long uphill, I think 17-18 kilometers. Beautiful views, nice villages.
I was enjoying uphill due to the weather, due to the views, because those mountains were inviting to be on the top.
Mainly I like the uphill parts and like the flat single track style areas. You really have to focus on the road and everything what's going on in your body, like how far do I still have to go up, how do I feel, can I reach with this pace, or do I have to slow down a bit, can I go faster. And because you're busy with that all the time, you're really like focusing on what you're doing at that moment, and so you're really like into yourself, like conscious about what you're doing at that moment.
Beautiful route. I think the guys did a really good job here. Beautiful views, nice jeep tracks, remote valleys, local people kind of doing their daily activities. It was a pleasure to ride, but also to watch where you're riding.
I think we went up the first climb and I was probably around about 8th. I think there's about 8 guys in front, so I thought I'd just let them go there and go at my own pace and settle into the race. Apparently a couple of guys went off course.
When the race started, just after 900 meters, we were supposed to take the left turn, but the marking was, I think, not correct. So we followed the marking, and then after 8 to 10 kilometers, when I reached the highway, then I saw a milestone of Dharamshala 5 kilometers. Then I thought we are wrong. So there were 3 riders behind me. They were following me.
I could see more than 500 meters, but I did not able to see them. So I asked a lot of volunteers how far they are. So they told me, "You're the first one," and I was shocked. Oh.
We just reached the start point and then started again.
50 meters more.
I was not angry. I said, okay, now it's fine. Just ready to suffer the whole day.
So it show like how capable he is, or a champion mindset. So he started then picking up. Okay, he was not like disappointed or depressed. He was still motivated, and this show the willpower of this guy.
Well, the first climb was like, okay, when I reached to the top, I was still like, okay, I can continue. Then was an amazing downhill section on tarmac and a little bit of jeep sections, which was really fun. After that, there was one more climb. Even that was fine. And then the section where you have to hike bike, you have to get down the stairs. That killed me. Literally, it killed me, because one bike on your shoulder, and at few times I was like, I wished like I could throw my bike and just walk down the trail. That sucked me out.
I hate hike sections because I use the mountain bike shoes. They are carbon sole, so it's really hard to walk with those shoes.
It was not like 10 stairs, but it were a lot. And the first one you can ride, but after a while there's so many that like you're bouncing off your bike almost the whole time, and you have to walk for quite some time to go down. So for me that was the difficult, yeah, I think the most difficult part. And it's like further in the race, so you're kind of like tired already at that time.
But I think the sheer beauty of the trails here, actually it was quite breathtaking, and I couldn't help but have to stop and take a few photos along the way, but just the backdrop, the mountains, and I think what was really beautiful is riding through the small villages, and the locals just were so happy to see riders coming through, and particularly to see a sort of a foreign lady riding on her own through the village. I think it was just like the highlight of their year.
It's mountain biking, anything can happen. He can, Madan was leading, so he could have a flat tire or some mechanical problem. Till the finish line the race is not over. Anything you can get. So there was some chance for me.
There was the moment as well, like you see a cyclist coming behind from you, and you could not able to do anything because you are on your pace as well. You are in racing mode, and still you can't go more faster than that.
When I catch them, then I was a little comfortable, and then somehow managed to finish the first and the finish line.
Yeah, almost like a big family now. This is the third race in this month for me, but we always meet each other on every race, and it's really fun. We exchange experiences and knowledge.
As an experience, it's something that will go down in my diary as one of the best experiences in India, for sure. This is something I'm never going to forget.
Thank you so much. There is a hell race next year. Definitely come back. It's a lovely race. And I would like to say thank you a lot to the organizers. I think they did a wonderful job, and I'll be very happy to come back next year and bring more friends.
After all, like, I'm happy that everything went well. There is no injury, no major setback in terms of result or anything. And now I'm quite relaxed. Now our team will enjoy for a day or two, and then we'll start working again. So that was overall it was a good experience.